Hello everyone, and welcome to my live show. I just kind of realized what I look like on the live stream. So my hair is just hey ho, it is what it is. I do look how I look, and this is me alive, okay. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm just what I'm doing, I'm just setting up right now. So I'm just setting it up on here so I can get your live chat. But for some reason it's not coming up. Um oh come on. Okay. If you just bear with me, I'm just sorting this. I'm just setting up. Here we are. Here we are. It is what it is. Hi Patricia, how are you? And I can see your live chat now. So I hope you're all doing well. And hello, everyone. And Yvonne, we had bad snow here on the east coast of USA. I actually saw that on the news, actually, your weather in the USA. So, yeah, yeah. So I am looking really like I don't care what I look like anyway. But I am I'm in France at the moment, so I managed to get to France in the end, and so I'm here. And um, in France they do have very marked seasons, okay, and I'm sure they do in the USA, but in the UK, it's just so full of smog. You don't know whether it's pollution or whether it's the weather, cloudy. So, but yeah, so I managed to get to, and the first thing I did was get some French wine, but that's the way it is. Um, and yeah, so I'm in France. So if you've been following me, I'm hoping to buy a small property here in France. So I'm having a look around. What is the shock here? I'm tying this up because we it's freezing fog out there. And so you know what freezing fog's like, it actually gets right through to your bones. So this is why I'm all wrapped up. Um, So yeah, hi there, hi NMC, and lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I think I got these on offer. I think I got a blue pair and a red pair, and I thought they'd look really good for my YouTube channel. So yeah, they're not that expensive. I mean, I can't afford flashy glasses really, but so so I'm here. I'm in France. Will I live in France? I quite like the although it's marked seasons and I have been to France in the winter before, but this is on another level. It's really cold here. Um, but I've got log fires going and every time I step out, it's icy. So, will I live in France? I'm thinking about doing 50-50 to begin with. So that's the idea, is to do 50-50. And I'm looking at I'm just looking at property at the moment. That's why I'm here. I think I'm here for about a month or 2 months if things go okay. But yeah, so I've got a few lined up to go and see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just when I just I think the region that I really like is near Dijon. Um, around that area in the countryside. It's so rustic and authentic and gorgeous. It's got like really old kind of medieval little villages and like they're untouched with huge kind of forestry around it. It's just gorgeous. And it's just really, as soon as I got here, I felt like I was living in civilization for a change. That's how it felt. I'll take this glass off actually. It just felt like I was living in civilization, which I think I will go with that word as like a sign that I will go with that word because that's the general aura that I got. I thought, wow, this is great. It's living. Sorry, my cheeks are rosy because I've got a big kind of log fire here burning, like, and my face is a bit rosy. And I'm getting fresh air too, fresh air with no pollution. So lots of walks. Um, so I've got rosy cheeks for a change. Yeah, so very rustic, very rustic. And I just went round the supermarket and the market. And this may be boring to some people, but while I was walking around, I thought, this is what I call civilization. You can get a range of produce, organic, lots of organic, fresh produce, and cheeses and fish, and it's just fantastic. And I just thought, wow, it just hit me. I just thought, this is great. This is like living in my kind of world, what I see as like real civilization. Um, yeah, very rustic, and countryside and natural. I think the word is natural, natural. So yeah, the first word I got the first day I got here, I thought, wow, this is civilization, and I think that's a big, that's a big sign that it feels good. Um, it is actually. It's very cold, but in the summer they have marked seasons. So in April you'll get springtime, a very marked springtime, and then you'll get summertime, which starts in May. It's very warm, and then in October it lasts till October, and then you get autumn, very marked kind of autumn fall season. So um, I'm not going to build a house. I'm going to get an old kind of stone house. I like authenticity. Yeah, I like authenticity and I like the history. So it will be an old house, an old stone house, and I'll probably do some work on it, do some work and do it, and do it very French and rustic. French kitchen with a butler, sink, and and a chandelier or French chandeliers and all that kind of thing. Ceiling to floor curtains, really high ceilings too. So yeah, so the idea is to do very French. So yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at a few I didn't anticipate it being this cold, but it's freezing. It's freezing. I don't know as cold as it is where you are Patricia. If you feel at home there, would you stay? I think, yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think if I don't think I would want to go back if I felt, lovely market and very. I feel the French are very. I don't know whether it's because I'm a certain age female, but I feel quite welcomed by the ladies here. Um, they're very they're very kind of traditional, aren't they? Yeah, very traditional types, especially out in the countryside. I don't think I could live somewhere like Paris or a big city, but in the countryside, not far from a town, they're very traditional. So I quite like that. So, hi everyone. Yeah, so here I am in this farmhouse that I'm staying in. It's very cold. Um, Although I'm not complaining, so I feel very lucky. I feel very blessed. So, hello everyone, and please put your. I did get some Bordeaux. I'm having a little. I can't help it, guys. I've got some French wine on the go. It's Bordeaux rosé. So, once I've got fed up of the wine, I will. I don't think I could get fed up, but I don't want to be an alcoholic or anything. Um, so what I'm going to do with this reading is a relationship reading, okay? I speak a little French to get by. Bonjour, au revoir, merci beaucoup. And I kind of picking up phrases. A lot of their language is similar, similar. Is French. So a lot of our language is French and English. So a lot of our words are they understand, so yeah, things like luxurious and things, they probably would understand that. Um, it's similar to Greek language. A lot of our words that we use are Greek. So what I'm going to do, let's get back onto this. Yeah, I think I'll take yeah, I will take a French course. I don't want to be ignorant. I'd like to. I think I'd fit in with the French culture. So the language comes next, I guess. So I can have a conversation with ladies that live here, really. That would be nice. So yeah, take a course in French. But I go to the supermarket and I mean even the supermarket, they call it the supermarket. Um and they say like, for do you want the receipt? They'll say, do you want a ticket? And you know what that means. So I kind of get by. And everything that you need there it is there. Cheeses, milk, cream. I got a pizza and the pizza had French cheeses on the pizza. I mean, that would be gourmet in the UK. It would be so expensive, but it was like it was there on the shelf. It had about six French cheeses on it, and I've just eaten it, and it just I thought, wow, and I had some salad with it, nice organic produce, and I thought, wow, this is like great. So, okay, let's get along with this. Let's get along with love reading. I'm going to go into relationship reading and see what we get here with the relationship reading. You can add to the chats. You can chat away in the chat there. It's free and it's a free chat and it's a community. So please join in with the community. That would be fantastic. I have actually compiled a reading that I did today, and I've uploaded. It's going to take a while to upload, but I'll get that ready for tomorrow. So look out for that. Yeah, organic. And this walks, you can walk across fields for miles, and it's so safe. And so there's organic food, salads, walks for miles in the beautiful countryside. Um, no, there's no pollution. Yeah, I mean, what is there not to like, really? What is there not to like? I've noticed I'm getting rosy cheeks, so that's something you get when you get healthy. So it's good. It's all good. So let's have a look. So if you're new to my channel, I work with angels, the divine, spirit guides, all very beautiful light energies, okay, that help us to guide us, okay, on this journey. And that's what I do. Um, I guide and help people to get the best possible life that they could live. That's what I do. And I'm doing that to myself too. So those two cards, those popped out. I was like, you can't see it, but they popped out. Okay, so whoever I'm reaching out to, you are starting to, I'm sure that you've got a backbone. I'm sure that you've got a backbone. I'm sure whoever watches my channel has got a real big backbone because I get that you're starting to stick up for yourself. Not in like a reactionary way, but this is more like, I'm not going to be spoken to in that way. If you don't mind, if you rephrase that, I may be able to answer you, kind of thing. So there's that kind of energy, and it's more of a backbone than it is like being too narcissistic and selfish. It's more like um, if actually giving people a chance to speak, but also being quite protective and sticking up for yourself with that great big backbone that you've got, because I'm sure that you have. Oh, there's not a lot of lighting here. If you can see, I've got lamps, but um, wise choice, wise choices. Whoever comes into your life will actually see this part of your character, but it's not actually being bossy. It's just actually just making sure that everything is in place and it's going in the right direction, and that you're not being led down a garden path, kind of thing. So I get this card here. This has got what is going to lead you to victory. This backbone of yours is going to lead you to victory. It's like, I want it doing this way, and I think this would be a better option. And I think if we actually choose this, it would lead to this, which then would actually be going towards success. So um, you're going to be taken seriously too, which is new. Um, you're going to be starting to, people are going to stop and let you speak because uh, they see that you know what you're talking about. So let's have a look here with pull out some more cards. Yeah, you're walking out of that cage. You're taking the blindfold off with this card. None of that anymore. None of that nonsense. None of that nonsense. Here's me, the new me that's walked out of that damn garden that was all caged in. None of that no more. None of that nicey nicey. You know, you're going to see my spine and my backbone from now on. I think it's in a diplomatic way that I don't feel it's, um, yeah, I don't feel it's cruel. I don't think you've got that in you to be cruel because you're an empath, but you're going to protect that. You're going to start to protect your empathy. You're not going to allow it to be abused. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Patricia. Wow, that goes way back. I did. And I said, take it seriously. If you remember about the COVID-19, that was when we were deciding or not to decide to wear masks. And I said to you guys, wear masks, wear masks. And that was a long time before um, it became, law to wear a mask. I said, take it seriously. It's serious. Anyway, yeah, I did. That was a crazy time. It was COVID-19. I, yeah, I get like you're sick and tired of you actually coming up with a magical idea, a great idea. And I do get this with a lot of women, and even going back years ago to like the 1800s, the 1700s, women used to write poetry and write books, but they would have to have a man to actually say that they were the author to be taken seriously. And then after it was published, it was shown to be a brilliant kind of idea and very kind of it was, a bestseller and things like this. Um, I think you're sick and tired. And maybe this is the energies that I'm getting here is from these women from before before the Pankhurst days. Um, we're sick and tired of not being taken seriously. Come on, we've got a backbone here. So I get that. I get that in my ear. Failing to recognize your genius, always kind of missing the point. Oh, you don't get what I'm saying here. You don't get my point here, but they don't even know they don't even want to know your point. They're dodging and weaving to fail to recognize you. I also get being dramatic. You're being over dramatic. I'm getting women here in crinoline dresses and taffeta dresses here and looking all so pretty and elegant for the man to choose them as I don't know. I do get a deep discontentment and also boredom. So whoever this is coming through is a Victorian or Edwardian lady, maybe with no rights whatsoever. Who was absolute a genius and lost in her own world here. I don't know why I got that, but that came through. Maybe it's time to start to say no, no, none of this nonsense. There's some balance. I get balance here. The balance is the scales, isn't it? It's the scales of the balances, balancing out, that you are worthy, that things are equal here, that you are worthy. There's quite more balance here with that card, which is a great card to get. And the next card I get here is celebration. But also could be a third party. While you're flying the flag for this crusade, um, and this balance, there's somebody messing around with a third party. Just so if I can't put you in your place to your face, I will do it behind your back. And you're not that important because I can choose somebody else. Excuse me. I'm not surprised. I've been on for a walk in freezing fog today. Um, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. And somebody's dancing around a third party, and I'm also getting they don't mean it. They don't mean it. They just want to make you feel like you're not that clever. You're not that important. I can do this and I can dance around this dark haired, jet black haired girl, and you're nothing kind of thing. Ah, this is not right. I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy. It's supposed to be a love reading, but I'm getting all sorts of, spirits coming in here, spirit guide. I don't like this energy from this man here, whoever this is, flaunting around this third party, and it's triangulation, trying to make you jealous. And really, it's just really yeah, it's about ego. There's a massive ego here. This is about ego. I can't have you doing this, kind of, but you are. You are the upstanding lady. While you're the upstanding lady, having a backbone, getting balance here, this person's dancing around. I get a jet black lady with a jet black hair. Um, but you're the one that you're the one. Sorry, I don't know what that was, that noise. You're the one that is the main person in this story. You're having oh yeah. Hi, guitar. How are you? Yeah, I had this last 2 years. The Dark Night of the Soul. I've been through it. Not nice. I'm totally different. I've come through it with a huge backbone. Whoever this is humiliated you. Whoever this is humiliated you with a third party, but they knew that they actually knew that they were doing this. You were kind of, I don't know what that means, because why would you do that if that's your main partner and you want to but to bring him back, I don't understand. Anybody know what that is? Put it in the comments section why people do that. But I get a king of water here. This person's an absolute idiot. Okay, this person's an idiot. The one that's dancing around with a third party is a who is humiliating you is a complete idiot. Um, or who did this to you? Because you're going to be this upstanding lady who's quite strong. You're not going to take no rubbish. You're not going to take no BS. And you're going to get somebody new coming in here, the King of Cups. And I get the Queen of Fire, which is you. The problem is with the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups is the King of Cups strong enough for the Queen of Fire? That would be my issue is are they going to be strong enough for you? Let's have a look at that. While this person back at the ranch is dancing around with a third party, the jet black hair lady, just to humiliate you, you've got somebody else coming in here. I want to look at that person. Who is that? They like your strength. They like your strength, your business sense and things like that. They like your business sense, your views, your politics, and they're very serious, okay. So very grown up. So let's have a look. I mean, you're talking this other person, this idiot here, who wouldn't even think about talking like that to you. So let's have a look at the King of Water. Let's have a look at the King of Water. The King of Water is going through some kind of divorce, separation, um, and they're very much at a crossroads right now. So it's like this person, it's like they've met you accidentally. They see your strength, no nonsense kind of way about you. And it's like they take your side. I agree. I actually agree with your view there, and I absolutely agree. And there's this attraction, but they're not ready. It's like they're at a crossroads, going through some kind of really nasty kind of divorce. But there's like an attraction. Um, so let's have a look here. Yeah, the timing is not brilliant, the timing. But I think you noticed this because you're dealing with the fool prancing around with third parties, and suddenly this king of water thinks you're amazing. And then they feel embarrassed. It's like they feel like, oh no, yeah, well, it's up to you, but I think it's a good point you've made. Trying to back off a little bit. I'm speaking to somebody at a certain age that doesn't really want to play games anymore. And I see you reaching out, doing what you love to do, which is, I get this lady um, sculpturing. She's creating a sculpture. So although it may have looked silly to someone years ago, this person, no, I don't feel it's silly. I actually love doing sculptures. So I don't care if you think I'm silly, I'm going to do it. So it's like doing something that you love. This person, whoever this is, thinks you're amazing. They love that you're doing things that you love. They like your mindset. I get this person rushing in like a teenager, or they may have rushed in and then backed off a little bit, thinking, I'm not really in the place to do this. I also get this person could be wealthy, the 10 of coins. Um, you don't really give a damn whether it works out with this person or not, and that's what they like about you. And you're also going to go and learn more. You may actually do a degree or a PhD, or you're going to learn more, or a master's. Um, you're going to learn more about your skill here, this thing that you love. It's something that you're going to throw yourself into. I also get you're very spiritual. You're very spiritual. It's really strange that I got that Victorian lady that came in because look at the way that I'm dressed. I've got this like tie thing. And isn't this what they used to wear, these Victorians? Like a tie thing? And my hair is up like anyway. Yeah, I just looked at myself on the screen and I've got this all tied up here like some Victorian, like this person really thinks you're amazing, loves what you love, is intrigued with you, has just come out of a horrible, nasty divorce that they may have been taken to the cleaners. Um, and I get here, you make them feel like all giddy, like a teenager, excited, actually quite sexually excited, um, very passionate, and it makes them feel like they're 16 again, uh, very kind of horny. Um, and this is part of the ego as well. You're stroking the ego because they never thought that they could meet somebody like you. So I also get the ego is involved here, but this ego is part of feeling, and I get the awakening. And I feel this is a sexual awakening. This person can't believe it. They actually feel alive. They actually feel alive and sensuous and wow, what are you doing to me kind of thing. This person wants to because you've delved deep and you've brought out this passion that this person has not felt for years. This person wants to marry you. I can't let you go. You've made me feel like something I've not felt. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong way. That way, sorry. I'll keep off the Bordeaux, I think. Um, I get the marriage card here. I know that I've just come out of a divorce, but I want to marry you. You're the sort of person that would have wanted to marry. Um, yeah. Wow. So crazy, crazy, crazy. So what this is saying is get a backbone. The person you're dealing with is messing about with a third party because they want to humiliate you. This other person, you're the best thing that they've ever met, and they've never met anything like you before. And they think they're so lucky that you've stirred something in them that's like so sensual that they've not felt in years. So this is amazing. Okay, so let's have a look here at the relationship cards and let's see where we go with this. Isn't this a lovely reading? Although there's hurts here with the person that's doing the third party tricks, there's this nice person. If it wasn't for the third party tricks, this other person wouldn't have entered your life. This is how this is coming through. Um, I think this person did this because they wanted to belittle you. They wanted you to be less than them. You know, I can pick and choose who I like here. I can pick somebody 20 years younger. Yet this guy, this new guy, he doesn't care if you're older. Um, I get cutting ties with this card. You're going to cut ties with this past situation. You know, it's like I'm done with this. It's so boring. Your ego is just so boring and predictable. I'm done. I'm done with this. So that's what I get here. With that card, with the cutting of the ties card there. Um, and I get this card here is twin flames, yin and yang and balance, union and duality, and you complement each other. So it won't be long once you cut ties with this third party geezer. There'll be this new person who will absolutely adore you. Love what you love. Oh gosh, that really flew out there. It's just it's just I got angry. The cards got angry when I talked about the third party. Right. Yeah. Because there's so much passion in these cards. Um, I'll read these cards that flew out. This person can't stop watching you. Um, there's some weirdness going on in the background. Whoever I'm reaching out, somebody's stalking you. Somebody's watching your every move. This person's jealous of you, because this person wants to destroy your self-worth here. This is how they controlled you by bringing down your self-worth and value, by degrading you, by doing these things that make you feel like you're not worthy. Uh, you know, this person were running about with a third party to devalue you. This is how they backstabbed you with the backstabbing card there. And this was all very self-indulgent. Just because I can bring you down to less than me jealousy. But with this other person, you're going to start talking to this person so easily, start talking on the phone, on the internet, and you're going to notice that you've got a connection, and then which will lead to passion. Okay, passion. And this is insane chemistry because you can talk so freely with this person. There's like this insane chemistry. There's going to be sparks going to start to fly. You've got equal interests. And then this is going to lead to a very strong, very kind of intense, burning desire with the passion card. But this person, because they've just come out of a marriage or they've just come out of a situationship, they want to take it slow, but this passion is building. This is like so horny. And because of this, because of these intense feelings and getting very hot and whoo, kind of in your company, they're just going to make their mind up. Wow, this person, I want to marry this person. I've never felt like this. I've never felt like this. And then they want to marry you. You'll end up marrying this person. Why would you end up marrying this person? Because you're the only person, because you have come across as so independent, so interesting, so with a backbone that will fight their corner, that you don't need this person, but you do would love to be with some you don't need them, but you would love to be with that person. And there's a difference. You're so different from what they've experienced or their ex. And and this is why they're going to fall so head over heels in love with you. Well, this is amazing. So what this is suggesting is forget about being controlled. Just do what you love to do. Get yourself a backbone, but be fair and not bossy, but just to be fair. And this person will value you, not just value you. They are a high value person and they see you as a high value person. And they want to take it so slow with you. I can't say, you know what? I actually do look like a Victorian lady with this tie thing and my hair up. I find that really strange. Anyway, guys, that's your love reading, and I hope I hope that comes true for you. But I think you've been through your heartache with this ex situation. Absolutely, whoever I'm reaching out to, whoever this resonates with, it's certainly giving a message of just do what you love to do. I'll just pull out one more card, which is a love oracle. And it's so lovely to catch up with you while I'm in France and sorting out my own life. I'll pull out a love card. Wow, this person watches you. Pulled out this card here, and this card says, it says here, there's a secret admirer. This person's been attracted to you for a long time. A secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. This person thinks you're amazing. Um, I don't know why I picked up, and I know that I did a lot of readings on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but Meghan Markle was from just an ordinary background, and yet because she was so independent and that she was self-made, that you know, Prince Harry was smitten by her because of her strength. So similar thing. And I pulled out this card, which it says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which we cannot, sorry, change which is beyond our control. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. You can't change this person to actually be the person you want them to be. But why should you when a person will turn up and be the person that you want them to, you've always wanted? And so why bother changing someone when you can get somebody who will be exactly what you want them to be? Or, you don't need to change a person. Thank you, everyone. And I just want to say thank you for coming to the live show, live broadcast. And I just want to say I hope you enjoyed that, whoever I'm reaching out to. Um, somebody is smitten by you and you don't even know. But I think you probably do a little bit. Yeah, I think it's your authenticity they like. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming. And I have got another video that I'm going to upload this evening, and I'll put it um as a premiere for tomorrow night. Okay. Uh, because I'm busy tomorrow, so I'll put it up as a premiere tomorrow night. So look out for that and join the live chat there too. Thank you for coming, and I will see you soon. Hi Helen, lovely to see you. I'm sending you lots of love, and bye for now. Bye bye.